Welcome to our design review board for Wednesday, September 17th, and we'll take attendance. It looks like Michael's here, Martin here, and I'm here, so we're good with that. And then any public comment? Anybody here to make any public comment? You can wait in line over here to my right, your left, and stand at the podium. We'll wait for people to line up. Yeah, it's a short line, and I think we'll close public comment and move on to approval of the minutes from our September 3rd meeting. Any comments about the September 3rd meeting?
It was a great meeting.
Okay, it was a great meeting.
I'll move that we approve the minutes as submitted. Support.
Support, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's approved. Thank you for that. And item number 4, signs. Corey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
You want to tell us about 3669 West Maple Road, the Plum Market?
Sure.
Thank you.
So this is the Plum Market we're all familiar with in our township off of Maple Road. They are adding a third sign to their front facade. This is an aerial showing where it sits within our township. I think we're all familiar. There's the Kroger across the street, and otherwise it's surrounded by single-family residential on most sides, which is also demonstrated in the zoning map. So it's a fairly straightforward and simple request. They currently have 2 signs on their facade. They have the Plum Market down here, as seen here, and they have the Plum Market sign down here for their secondary entrance. The secondary sign was approved in 2024, I believe, when the Plum Market expanded into the Rite Aid section of the plaza. They're coming back today requesting Village Pharmacy be added over here as a directional a way to direct people into the proper entrance. And so going over our zoning review.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's no entrance there?
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I just want to clarify. It's just a denotation that that is occurring inside the building.
Okay, my bad.
Sorry about that.
There will be a pharmacy in the building, that's what it's saying. So we did a zoning analysis of the proposed sign, and it meets our zoning code in every way except for one, which is that this district limits you to 1 sign per use on site. So they're actually proposing a third sign, so they will have to go to the ZBA for permission for that additional sign. The applicant is aware of this and will be making application shortly. Otherwise, the sign meets our zoning requirements. It takes up less than 6% of the facade area. The total sign area is 37.87 square feet. There are no illustrations on this proposal. It doesn't exceed the height of the facade. It will be internally lit. And then here are some examples of what it looks like currently on site. And this is where it'll be added over this awning here. There's a 4-inch projection, and I believe that's it. Any questions for me? Say it again?
Previous sign?
Oh, so the previous sign, I'm trying to see if it's in the photos. No. The previous sign said Village Pharmacy down here, I believe.
If you go to our cover letter, there's a one more. There you go.
Boom, okay. So they're actually removing the liquor. There will be no liquor on any facade, and they're relocating Village Pharmacy so that this sign will be much more subtle, more minimalist, just the Plum Market, and then the Village Pharmacy is blown up a little and brought over to the side over here.
Okay. Any questions, comments?
Is the styling design for Village Pharmacy the same as the other Plum Market sign at the end? Do they match each other? I mean, the 2 next to each other, the Plum Market there, will they both be the same style?
I mean, this is the style that they will be. Are you referring to the font style?
The whole thing, I mean, is it,
The
yeah,
idea is that it matches the secondary Plum Market sign. So it's the same size, height, proportions. We want it to be really clean and simple and tasteful.
And the same script as the one to the left.
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
Okay. Well, you know what? They're great partners in our community, and they've been a tremendous success. We're fortunate to have them. And it's nice to see they moved into that space because they did need it. And I go there frequently, and I tell you, it's high quality. So I don't have any questions.
I move we approve as presented and refer to the ZBA for further consideration.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 3-0. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yep. Item number 2, 2242 South Telegraph Road, American Divorce Association for Men. Adam,
So Tom will be giving his first presentation to the DRB right now.
the single guy.
Good afternoon, Board.
Hello,
Good night,
Tom.
So today I'll be presenting the request for the refacing of an existing ground sign at 2242 South Telegraph Road. This is a property located in the B3 Community Business District. To the south, it faces our multifamily residential district, and to the north, it's the local and general business districts. So the sign details, so as I said, this is an existing ground sign. It's a refacing for the existing organization on the top right corner. The resurfacing is going to be taking up an area 2.28 feet by 3.83 feet for a total of 8.7 square feet. The sign itself is going to be 5 feet tall by 8 feet, and then it takes up 40 square feet per side. This surpasses the requirement of 32 square feet, but because this is an existing sign, it's grandfathered in. Okay. Let's see what else. Other details of the sign is that the sign only identifies the organization. It's internally lit and is therefore considered screened. It's the sole signage for the address, and you'll note there is an illustration on the sign, but because it's in the B3 district, it's not something that we regulate. So with that, I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't regulate graphics on ground signs in our ordinance.
Take a bite out of the apple. Okay. Any questions or comments?
Nope.
No? Okay. Any motion?
I move we approve as presented.
I'll support that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Corey. Item number 5, general business. Anything of recent design review board approvals? Anything to cover, Corey?
Yes, so I did want to follow up on the Leo's Coney Island approval from a few months back, you may recall. You approved outdoor seating.
Yep.
And a screening requirement.
Yes.
So, in your packet, you'll,
Greenery.
what was that?
With some greenery, I think we talked about.
Greener, so I did reproduce the motion, so I'll read that to you. The motion you made was, the motion was by Barnett, supported by Brooks, to approve the request on condition 5-foot plantings are provided on each side and subject to an inspection by the fire marshal. So we have gone out, and this is what they provided. So staff was a little, this wasn't exactly what we
Charlie
were,
Brown tree?
yeah. This wasn't what we had pictured in our heads, I think, when we were discussing it. However, when you look at the language of the motion,
It was a little vague. Okay.
So we kind of wanted to use this opportunity, and we have, our staff right now is looking at some opportunity to maybe come up with some standards.
Well, they could at least do 2 of those on each side.
Yeah, and I think that we'll be looking for some direction from the design review board in the near future regarding when we are looking to add vegetation, or maybe we can come up with some standards that would better satisfy the desires of the township.
Why don't we leave that administratively to you? to
Okay.
Come back
Maybe
with
that should have been the motion.
Yeah, no, we can come back with
Yeah.
recommendations, but I don't think
Yeah.
that this would meet I don't think this necessarily meets the desire and intent of the design review board, so we wanted to bring it to your attention.
Yeah, I think you could probably handle this administratively, because when I look at that, let's say you're sitting there, you really want, make sure someone doesn't walk into you,
Yeah.
and that you have a little bit of breathing room when if you're sitting outside.
Okay,
And as much as I can appreciate the effort,
Mm-hmm.
I would think something maybe a little bit more bushier and private, so it does force people to kind of move away from the area that you're sitting in.
yep, and that's kind of exactly what we're thinking. We have some examples of some wider, taller planters that you see around sidewalk cafes and things like that. So I think moving forward, we would like to probably instill some standards within our department as it relates to outdoor seating, and be prepared to present that as part of their application to the board.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And our next meeting date is set for Wednesday, October the 1st.
I know.
Yeah, catching up to us. And if there's no further comments or questions, I move to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep.